Hey guys, Darren here. Thanks for joining This Week in Options for the week of March 31st, 2025. Wow, we had another big down week last week in technology and the market in general. And we've got Trump's tariffs going into place next week on the 2nd. So let me know in the comments down below what you think and how that's going to affect the market next week and the following week. Do you think a deal is going to be reached prior to the 2nd and there's going to be good news in order to prop the market up? It may be an opportunity, which is the way I'm thinking. And long term, I'm not worried at all about the technology stocks because right now, the best stocks are on sale. So we're going to touch on where we are in the market year to date, the different sectors, how they performed. We'll touch on interest rates, the fear and greed index, which is in the extreme fear range right now. And then we're going to jump into the trades on the live option trading platform. Before we get started, be sure and hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. Also, be sure and download the free options workshop in the link below. It talks about the main benefits of trading options over buying stocks. All right, guys, so we ended up the week down. This is the week last week. We started the week at 56.67 and ended up at 55.80. So down about 1.5% last week. And year to date chart, you can see we're down as well. So let's look at, here's the S&P 500, and in the last 5 days, 1.5%, and year to date, 5%. Look at technology, down 11% year to date, and just last week, 3.5%, a huge hit with the tariffs coming out next week on the 2nd. And we'll see if there's a pump up in the market, if any deals are reached prior to the second deadline and when they go into effect. But we could be in for a long ride and a little bit more pain, or there could be some deals reached pretty quickly. I'm not too worried about it because I'm not trying to time the market, and I'm going to try to be in the best stocks going forward. So be sure and comment down below as we go through the stocks and let me know what you guys are trading as well. Look right now, though, at the fear and greed index. We're down at 20 right now, 22, which is an extreme fear. This is when we want to be long the market. And, if we look at the FactSet Earnings Insight Report, you can see earnings growth is good. Our numbers coming out in, the coming quarters and next year are fantastic, or expected to be fantastic as well. Let's see if we can find those here. Where are those numbers? My goodness, they're hiding. Oh, here we go. Okay. Q2, look at this. Earnings growth projected 9.3% and revenue growth 4.6%. 11.9 in third quarter and 5.4. So the numbers are great. And then Q4 and then 2025, the whole calendar year, and then next year as well, 14.3% and revenue growth of 6.5%. So long term, I think we're in great position moving forward. And if we look at interest rates, let's see. We go into the CME group here, and let's look at the rates. Right now we're at 4.25 to 4.5 in June. It is expected that we're going to have a cut in June down to 4 to 4.25, and then maybe another one even right away in July. So it looks like we're looking at 2 or 3 cuts through the end of this year. So rates are coming down, which is going to be good for the market and a spark as well. And then the U.S. economic calendar that we have this week, we've got numbers coming out. Let's see. We've got unemployment on Friday, jobless on Thursday. We had some last week. We had the PCE come out. Let's see, on Friday, PCE 0.3 was expected, year over year 2.5. So it pretty much came out in line. The core PCE index came out 0.4, so a little bit hot last week. So let's jump into the trades that we've got on. Right now we're using the Tasty Trade option trading platform. So there's a link down below. Great platform. if you are doing option trading, and there's some benefits if you join through the link. So check it out. And Affirm is the first one that we've got on, and that is trading right now at 46 and IV rank of 47. We're at 45.40 put credit spread. So if we go to curve mode here, this is what I like about the Tasty Trade platform. You can go here and you can see we're still in that profit zone. So as long as we stay above our 45 short put, we are in good shape with Affirm. And these guys are the digital fintech company. They've got earnings coming out. You can see right here on the left on May 14th. And they've got a strong history. They beat the last 3 times. If we go right here, and let's take a look and go I'm going to show you what I do. I also look at Yahoo Finance, and I'll just put in AFRM, and then we'll look up Affirm, and you can see, look at the 5-year. I like to look at the long-term chart and see where we're at today. But look at the 1-year target. 72 is the 1-year target, and we're at 46 right now. So that's a pretty good upside over the next 12 months. And statistics, this is a fairly small stock. It's got a pretty high PE of 52, but price to sales of 5. They've got a pretty good profit margin as well. But if we look at the analysis tab right here, this is what I like. You can see the last 3 times they've beat earnings. And I mentioned they've got earnings on 5/14. And then you look at the number of buy ratings as well. And then the revenue growth in the blue and the earnings growth. So these guys are killing it, as you can see from the analysis tab right here. So that's why I'm long Affirm, and especially since the pullback. And I go to the charts here, I kind of keep on my target range here and where we're at. And then I've got the RSI chart down here, and we are a little bit oversold right now. So looking for a move up in Affirm. But again, long term, I'm not worried about it. If we were to test that 45, I would just roll from April out to May. But I'm still in April right now because it's profitable. All right. We won't spend that much time on every one, but AI is the next one. We've sold a call against our 2 long. I was waiting for a move up to sell another call. This is a poor man's covered call, and I've got deep in the money leaps at 30, which have hurt me with this downturn, but I'm not worried about it. I'm got 293 days for this thing to come back and get above 30. So I won't wait that long. I'll roll it prior to then, but so that time decay doesn't hurt us. But my target is way up here. There's resistance at 44, but I think my target's higher. Yeah, it's 50, so it's much higher. And AI is a dominant. They beat earnings last time on easily, and it's just the AI spending and the what's going on right now. But their price to sales of 8 is very low and a great stock. AMD, another killer one. I've got a roll. Oh, I've got my 2 short calls against my 2 leaps on in AMD. We're at 103.30. AMD's got earnings on the 29th, but you can see I've got the 2. I'm doing poor man's covered calls, so 2 leaps against those poor man's covered calls. I'll look to, well, we've got $48 left in 6 days. As long as it stays above 110, we keep that $48. So I might let that expire worthless. And then the 120, 48 days were way up. So I may roll that down to 110 next week in May and collect more premium. And then wait for an update and then throw on another call after I close that one out. But I'll just sell calls against the leaps as this moves up over time. Amazon, guys, we can get some great stocks like Amazon right now on sale. You can see where there are. RSI is way down. Stock price is down below the 200 moving average. So we've got the green is the 13-day, the yellow is the 50, the purple is the 150, and then the 200 is the red. And usually the 200 is a strong support. But again, we've had so much bad news on these tariffs. As soon as that gets in control, we're going to have all these, I think, jump up. So I think these are the best buys right now. We've got the best stocks at huge discounts right now. But they've got earnings on the 29th. You can see right here. And they typically beat top and bottom as well. APLD, Applied Digital. These guys, another sector, or same sector, the cloud AI sector that's been killed. But it trades at 5 times earnings right now. I've got 5 leaps options. I'm confident that this later this year will be way up. My target is 20. It's at 5 right now. So Jensen Huang is betting big with NVIDIA on this. And he's got a stake in the company. And these guys have lots of contracts already. So I'm not worried about Applied at all. And then we've got AppLovin. I just did this last week. I actually did it when it was up, which wasn't good. But hey, we're still in the profit zone, 270. It's the same situation with that curve mode. But I looked at their numbers, and it was incredible. You know what these guys do. I don't even have it on my sheet. Brand new trade. But these guys are doing apps for AI and marketing, and I've got to dig in deeper. Maybe I'll do a video on these guys, but their numbers are absolutely killing it. Super strong financials. You can see the financials, and then their gross margins of 75%. And again, they've been down, and they're near that 200-day moving average. So I'm confident these guys are going to continue to move up. Let me know if you guys are trading AppLovin. Great name. Avago, another AI stock, way down. 169 and 48. But again, this is actually one of my favorite. They've got a PE of like 30 now, and a PEG, a price to earnings to growth, that's like 0.5. And again, I think long term they're gonna be up in the 250 range is where it should be, and it's at 170 right now. And I mean, their chips are needed moving forward, going for AI, so they're gonna do fine. CEG, energy company, they're gonna do well with powering the AI, data centers moving forward. So these guys should continue to do well. They've got earnings coming on May 8th. They beat earnings the last 3 times. And they've also got nuclear energy as an alternative. Amazon was in talks to buy them. I'm not worried about CEG at all, and we're down at low levels. I'm long, put credit spread 210, 200. So we are right in the middle of it. So we're right at the break-even profit range with CEG right now. Coin, I'm going to move a little bit quicker and maybe not go through all these since there's so many. But Coin is another one that's down 180. My target for Coin is much higher. Everything, as you can see, that we are in is down, but that's okay. We'll just roll. I'm going to roll from April to May next week and collect more premium. And any jump up in the market, we're going to be fine. CRM, same situation. We're at 270, 280, 270. Love these guys. Dell, same situation. I've got 2 leaps on any move up. I may close out the one, but I also want to put, because it's at 174 days. So this is when on any big move up, I'll close it out, and then I'll move back out to near a year. And the reason for doing that is because time decay, as we get closer, if you sell options, then it works in your favor and you collect premium. But if you are buying options, the time decay eats away at your option price as you get closer to expiration. So I want to keep it out further when I'm buying options. So Dell is another one that's way down. These guys are going to do well during, super solid financials and solid company. They beat the last 3 times on earnings. When do they have? They don't have earnings coming out, but I'm going to stay long. They've got, it's an AI play. They've got a server deal that they're working with several of the big high-tech companies. And again, they beat earnings consistently going forward. EMR, I think this was another, Emerson Electric, another energy play. And wow, it took a dip, 115 to 105. We're at 108 right now. I'm going to stay long, but these guys have super strong financials, and energy is going to be needed going forward. So I'm not worried about EMR at all. Google, 165, 155 on sale. It's at 155 right now. We're in May. I'm not worried. It's going to jump up. I think we're going to have some deals come out, and I think these stocks are going to jump up here within the next month. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If it's not, that's fine. We'll just wait it out. And believe me, that this year they will be higher. Is my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts, and there's no guarantees. You guys have to do your own homework and check it out, but let me know your thoughts. I think Hood is a great company. 41 right now. It's trading out on a discount. 62 IVR. I'm looking to put another put spread on next week. 40-30. I'm not sure how much lower it can go, but hey, it's proven me wrong to date so far. But Hood has had great numbers. They beat on earnings last quarter, and the CEO is super good. They've got huge gross margins, like 90%, and my target for Hood is 70 up here. And again, it's still above the 50 or the 150 and the 200-day moving average, and they've got like a low PE right now and PEG ratio. So I love Hood long term. And that's Robinhood, and that's another option trading platform. IWM 203, 193. We're slightly in the money on the short put, but we're in May, and this is the Russell, so it's an index. I think it's way down. Got to be long right here. JP Morgan, I think the best bank stock. We're still in the green on JP Morgan, 230, 220, and we're at 242. So as you see, we're in that profit zone on JP Morgan, and I think it's the best bank out there. And it's still trending up. L3, 210, 220. Iron Condor, we're at 207 right now, so we dropped just below that profit. We're probably right at the breaking. We're still in the profit range right here. You can see we're at 207, so we're still in that green profit range. And this is the profit range at expiration. So if we were to wait another 19 days, but I'll close this out, and probably get long because my target for L3 is 280. Some of these big defense primes, Elon says something about the UAVs and AeroVironment and Anduril and some of these companies taking over, but these companies, L3 and Lockheed and Northrop, they're still going to do well, I think, going forward during this administration because we're going to have more defense spending. Lilly, 800, 790, two $10 wide put spreads, 119 days. We're in the green still, 820 on both of them we are. So you can see we're still in that profit zone, but Lilly, one of the best drug stocks. So like I said, pick up the best stocks right now that are on sale in the different sectors. But, I wanted to have a drug stock as well, not just all tech, but and crypto right here. We've got crypto mining. I've sold 2 calls. I wish I sold 4, but against my 4 leaps in Mara. So waiting for a move up in Mara, but I think one of the best crypto mining companies. And again, I think crypto is going to do well moving forward this year. Meta, 600 to 640. Wow, we dropped below last week. We went below. We kind of hurt us last week, but that's okay. We're still in April. So I'll look to roll this out to May next week and collect more premium in Meta. But again, I think Meta is a little undervalued. My target's 730. We're at 576. So definitely going to be long Meta. May put on the other side, the call side as well. Marvell, 70-60. So we are inside the short strike, in the money. We'll look. We're already in May though, so we've got some time to wait for that to come back. And again, there's going to be lots of news next week coming out. But they've beat the last 3 times. earnings. Analyst ratings are high. They're going to continue to do well. Believe me, guys, AI is not going away. I know it's out of favor right now, but it's going to come back. And there's huge spending that's going to happen in it. Microsoft. So a lot of these tech stocks are on sale right now. 370. So make sure you pick up the best. But 378 and 56 IVR. We're at 400, 390. We're in May. MicroStrategies, I think one of the best ways to play crypto with Michael Saylor. We're in the short term in April, we're still profitable. In the long term in May, 34 days out, we're a little bit in the money. But again, we're where are we at? 289. So we're right. Yeah, we're still in the. We're right around the break-even profit zone, but we just need a little bit of a move up. And look at, we've had moves down. We're right at support right now. But my target for these guys is 500. And if you look on Yahoo Finance, it is as well. But they're really affected by the crypto prices, the Bitcoin as well. But they've accumulated more crypto and more Bitcoin than anybody else. They've got huge margins, 70%. Micron has been down. I've made money on the calls. I'll probably close this 102 call out, and then on any big up day next week, we're at 174. I may close out 1, 2. I don't know. I may move out further because I am really bullish on Micron long term. So, and I'm at 170 days right now. So I may close those out on moves up and then move out further and buy them on any dips. But Micron is way undervalued in my opinion. And I've got a 150 target, and they beat the last 3 times, and they've got strong analyst ratings, and the PE is like at 14. Their gross margins came in last time a little bit below expectations, but that DRAM memory market is tough, but they're going to do well. I'm not worried about them long term. We've got 2 put spreads on now in ServiceNow. Another great cloud company. They've got huge gross profit, 820. So I'm going to look to roll this April back into May, early next week. NVIDIA, we've got 2 leaps on. I'm going to look to sell, collect $400 in just 13 days next week at 120. So we'll either get a 10% move up from 1.9 to 120, or I'll make $400. I should probably put 2 of these on as well and do it with both of them. I don't know why I'm not. I'll probably do that. Palantir, again, I love the stock long term. It's at 80, probably 85, fairly valued right now. I've got calls that I've sold. I've got 1 leap. I've got a call that I sold against it. And then I've got a 100, 110, $10 wide call spread. And then a 95, 85, but we're in May, put credit spread. So quite a few on in Palantir. But again, Palantir, these guys are just killing it. And long term, my price target is 140. We're at 85 right now. So these guys are supplying all the defense industry with, they've got defense and commercial. PayPal, a leaps, and I've sold a call against it. So long PayPal. I'm not going to go through all these. The other ones that I'll touch on, the ones I really like right here. Okay, so we've got SoFi. We've got a bunch of different leaps, all 300, 356. So they're a year out. But SoFi, I love, great digital fintech play. They've been hurt with the downturn in the market, but as interest rate cuts come and their earnings continue to come out, they are dominant and they're going to continue to grow, and the stock price will move up. So not at all worried about SoFi. Let's see what else we got. Tesla, there's the big news. So yeah, Elon's cars, people are going out and destroying cars, which is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. But 22, we've got Iron Condor on here with short strikes at 227 and 310. So in April, we're positive. So we're still in the profit zone. You can see the Iron Condor, and then I've got a put spread in May from 260 to 250, and we're actually still in the profit zone on that one. That's 260, 250. So we're looking pretty good in Tesla right now, but again, a lot of turmoil going on there. But these guys are not just a EV car company. They've got the robotaxis and the humanoids and batteries, and I mean a lot of technology there, and they're going to be fine long term. Uber, we've got 2 calls that I sold against my 2 leaps, so I'm long. We're at 72 and 40. My target's 90. I like Uber long term. Uber's continued to kill it, and let me see what I've got notes on Uber. Yeah, my target's 90. PE's 15 right now. They've beat the last 3 times on earnings. Super strong analyst ratings, so I love Uber long. United Health, we've done well, and you can see we're up 518, 500, 490. I've closed 1, so I know we've made some good money. We're trading at 515 right now, so we are in the green. And Viasat, small one, I've got a couple of leaps, and then Vistra. These guys are another energy company. It's an energy power company. Their PE is like 17. Their PEG ratio, price to earnings to growth, is 0.73. They're going to do well and going forward. And where are we right now? Yeah, we're right at that 200-day moving average going forward. All right, guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. Remember to download the free options workshop in the link below. Leave a comment, ask a question. Let me know what you're trading. I answer every question and comment. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.